Number 1 South Carolina escapes number 9 LSU in top 10 matchup. Clutch Bree Hall shooting sees number 1 South Carolina escape number 9 LSU. Angel Reese frantically sprinted down the court in the fourth quarter of Thursday's blockbuster matchup between number 1 South Carolina and number 9 LSU, hoping to prevent Gamecock guard Raven Johnson from erasing LSU's narrow 2-point advantage. Instead, the All-Americans' hustle produced something far worse. The straggling right hand of Reese connected with Johnson, and the Bayou Barbie picked up her 5th foul of the evening.
Thanks to Reese's absence and clutch shooting from veteran Bree Hall, South Carolina would end the game on a 9-2 run, erasing what was once an 11-point deficit and escaping Baton Rouge with a gutsy 76-70 victory.
Hall would open the evening's scoring as well, marking a rare bright spot for South Carolina in a first half where they would never lead again. Distilling the energy from a sold-out, whited-out Pete Maravich center, hustle plays powered LSU to a dominant first-quarter display, leading by as much as 11. The Tigers secured 7 offensive rebounds and 4 takeaways in the opening 10 minutes, growing their lead to 24-13 behind a balanced scoring attack. Anissa Morrow lead the way with 10, while Haley Van Lith poured in 5 of her own and star freshman Michaela Williams chipped in with 4.
But to begin the second quarter, it was all Angel Reese, assuaging concerns as to whether she could lead LSU's thin front court against the dominant USC interior duo of Camila Cardozo and Ashlyn Watkins. Reese scored 8 of LSU's first 10 points, in the second quarter proving unguardable around the basket and excelling on the defensive end as well. Watkins and Cardozo combined for a single field goal attempt and 3 personal fouls in the opening 19 minutes of action.
Decidedly out-toughed in the opening half, legendary coach Dawn Staley evoked a thunderous response from her ball club. After ending the first half with a -9 margin on the glass, South Carolina would ultimately win the rebounding battle by a pair, using this toughness to erase a 41-36 halftime deficit. A 6-2 spurt out of the locker room for the Gamecocks ended with an assured stare down from Cardozo after rejecting Reese's shot into the whited-out crowd, and Reese would return the favor after a block of her own moments later. As tensions continued to simmer, South Carolina would again narrow the deficit down to 1, but a Haley Van Lith jumper would restore LSU's 2-possession lead heading into the final period of play. Carried by the resilient scoring of Chloe Kitts, who buoyed South Carolina amid double-digit deficits, along with first and second quarter buzzer beaters from Te-Hina Paopao and Lasia Fulwiley, the Gamecocks turned to an unlikely hero with the game tied at 67 late in regulation.
Unfazed by a meager 2-6 return on the afternoon or the Gamecocks' uncharacteristic struggles from deep, entering Saturday with an NCAA record 44.1% three-point clip, South Carolina had shot just 5-18 before Hall's attempts. Hall turned excellent passes from Cardozo into a pair of clutch threes. Leading 73-70 with the clock ticking inside of 40 seconds, Johnson iced the game for USC with a tough floater before splitting a pair of free throws, bringing the final score to 76-70.